we see it over and over on our televisions and on our newspapers. The dead body, the man, the hazmat suit, the crowd gathered, the policeman. We see it every time there's a murder in a community that looks like this. We see that image, and it's you know, it happens far too often, and it's on our televisions, on our newspapers, on the social media far too often, and that's kind of what the image is speaking to, and that's what Jackie Hinkson is conjuring for us, something that is really, really familiar. Usually the white cloth is covering the dead body. Usually the crowd is there, but the police is there trying to keep order. But the man in the hazmat suit, he came to remove the dead body, and to his shock and horror, whoever called in reporting a dead body, all they have is a cloth on the ground right now. And that is the mystery that or the intrigue in this first part of the image. And it's an image that we have all seen in a community that looks just like this over and over and over again. And that's what is so provocative for me in the image. But when it's so familiar, we don't always look deeply at it. So let's look at it again now. Let's look at it a second time. Still at the bottom, you know. I ain't gone anywhere. Just still at the bottom. I want you to look on the extreme left and see the Rastafarian man behind the woman in the red. And my boy, he have one hand on the waist and the next hand pointing up. He pointing up. And he is just below a sign. And what does the sign say? Go places, fly. I love it. In the scene on the crucifixion that Jackie Hinkson did, the scene is so beautiful. Eh? So you have the three thieves, they're on lampposts. And below, you know, every lamppost have signs of pets.
Yes.
Below the Christ figure, there's this sign announcing the pet, and it says all inclusive. the sign is all inclusive, which is really the theology of the cross.
Correct.
Everybody is invited to be redeemed to the cross of Jesus Christ, all inclusive. So his sign in this one is go places, fly. So the Rasta man pointed out, the sign telling you go places, fly. And then look at the man in the hazmat suit. That man is doing something with us. One hand is pointing down and the other hand is pointing up in the air. And so he's also moving our eyes from the cloth on the ground and the community on the ground, moving our eyes up and upwards. So the sign with the Rastafarian and the man in the hazmat suit are all moving us in another direction, straight up, upwards. And these three characters are pointing us to the steps. And those steps are so familiar. You could not have gone in a community looking like that and not seen steps looking like that. Right. Or houses looking like that. Right. Or the terrain looking like that. So it's so familiar to us from these communities.